All right, mics are on, I think. Let me just make sure that I have you maxed out. Oh, I cannot tell. I actually cannot tell. Hold on. Let me make you disappear for a little sec.
No.
Yeah, okay, so that's what it was. Ah! What's the Discord thing doing here? There we go. Yeah, let's put that away. Alright, I think we're good for now. Hey everyone, how's it going? Harukatsumi here, and with me is my friend Skyler Reach. I am not sure why she agreed to do this. I'm not sure why you're hungry, but you weren't hungry like a week or two ago.
Well, you think I'm not gonna like?
No.
I haven't eaten in 3 hours. That's why I'm hungry.
Yeah, and I made a huge mistake of eating a burger this morning. 6 ounces of beef patty with 1 slice of cheese and 2 whole grain bread. Yeah.
Sounds like a lot of food that's already in your system.
Yeah, that was 9 hours ago. But anyway, so there is a bet going on with this. Care to explain what the bet is? Because I left this in your hands.
Right. So I was left with the decision of what we're gonna do. What's the punishment game gonna be? And for some reason, I was like, you know what, horror game. And then it slowly dawned on me that I would probably have to play a horror game. There's 50-50 chance I could play a horror game, but I quite enjoy eating the corpses of dead birds, so I'm pretty confident in my ability to be able to not play the horror game.
Yeah, so you have a starving buff, and I have a 8 this morning debuff, if we want to call it that. But let's just hypothetically, have you ever tried a food challenge before? Or like, what's the most amount of food you've ever eaten before?
The most probably had to be something at a buffet. In which case, wait, have I ever eaten so much that I just kind of vomited? The last time I ate too much of something was actually just like medical tea, and the only reason I threw it up, I think, was because I didn't like it and I was forced to drink it, and then I threw it up. I don't think I've ever eaten to the point where I vomited.
Yeah, medical tea or herb tea, definitely. I don't think I've tried it before, but they can be very. You just kind of have to grow up with them, I guess. Hey, Bison, welcome. But yeah, it's like I think the first time I ate so much was when I accidentally ordered like 2 entrees in a Chinese restaurant without realizing how big they were. And everyone's kind of ordered their own thing already, and I was the only person for some reason that ordered 2 things, and that was my experience with overeating, and it took me a while to get through it, let's just say that.
There's a lot of interesting earthen languages I found, and I found that there's a German word that is used to describe, I think it's German,
Yeah.
like the situation where you eat way too much food past the point of being full just because of how good it is.
Yeah, I think. What is this word? What is this word anyway?
I don't remember it off the top of my head. I barely learned English, or rather, barely learning earthen English as it is.
Well, fair enough. But I think this challenge today might be actually doable. Because let me show you the foods that I've researched that are kind of big. Oh, Probably should move this somewhere, or at least shrink it a little bit. So here are some food challenges that exist around Earth. This is a 72-ounce steak, and you have to eat not just the steak but also all the sides to finish this challenge.
Or else, what? Like, do they kick you out of the restaurant?
Well, if you eat all of this, you get it for free.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a plus. It's like if you want to try a 72-ounce steak and eat all this. I think there might be a time limit of like 1 or 2 hours. I'm not exactly sure. I would have to review the rules again. So this is one of them. Here's another one that's pretty famous. It's from Eagle's Deli up in Boston, I think. It's called the Eagle's Deli Challenge, which is a 5-pound burger, 5 pound of fries, and 20 pieces of bacon. And there's also like maybe a 20-ounce fountain drink that you have to finish. No time limit, but it's like you can't leave the table to go to the restroom or anywhere. You just can't leave the table.
Oh no. You gotta do it the gamer way. You gotta bring a bunch of piss bottles.
I don't know if they allowed that, but if they did, yeah, you just have to do it all in one shot.
We gave this guy a big drink. Now all of a sudden there's a bunch of lemonade bottles around. How'd that happen?
Hey Ryu, welcome to the stream. So right now we're just talking a little bit about food challenges before we actually get into it. But here's one that's famous in Japan. It's a 100 gyoza challenge, but typically you don't do it in this form. So 100 dumplings, like just imagine like in a Chinese buffet restaurant, 100 of those dumplings. But in this case, you can either do 100 dumplings or the equivalent of 100 dumplings as one huge dumpling.
Imagine if we could combine all of our current chicken nuggets into like one ultra nugget.
It's
Just eat that.
It's probably going to be the same thing. The issue with this one though is you have to order this like 2 or 3 days in advance. And the skin, normally on a normal dumpling, the skin is very nice and thin and crispy. But on this giant one, to be able to hold everything, it's pretty much the consistency of bread all around it.
Bread is pretty filling.
Bread is filling, and the skin on this one apparently is what stops most people from completing it. I don't think anyone's finished it. I might be wrong about that, but the few videos I've seen, halfway to maybe 3/4 of the way is what I've seen people finish this at. I would like to try this one of these days. I just need to actually be able to get back to Japan to do this.
I would like to do that steak that you showed earlier. That one looked good.
It does look pretty good. I think 72 ounces, 3 pounds of steak is pretty doable. Compared to this one you actually have a time limit to eat it. I think it's like 1 hour. And if you finish it in an hour, you get a prize for a bottle of sake.
Oh, I mean, it's not like you would want to put anything else in your stomach after that.
Well, the sake is for you to take home though. So.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
It better be really good sake. Like none of that, picking up at the grocery store for like $12.
I'm pretty sure it's a big bottle of sake from what I heard.
Oh.
This one is more of a go at your own pace challenge. This is called Wanko Soba. It is a challenge also in Japan again, but it's basically bite-sized soba noodles in bowls. And this is more like I said, it's a self-challenge. The average for this though, I think is like 100 bowls typically for a normal person. So, but if you get 100 bowls of this, it's like you prove yourself as a person basically. But I think that I've heard records of like 400 maybe more of that. But you get a bunch of sides with this, and it's like just to break up the monotony, because it's a lot of bowls. I don't think people actually get full eating this until like 70 or 80 bowls in. But they get so tired of it that they just quit. But you have to be fast. You have to be faster than the server, because there's like a lid for your bowl, and if you if the server gets your bowl before you close the lid, then you have to eat. Then you have to eat it, basically. So you have to be quick. You have to be quick. I haven't had a chance to do this, but I was in a town that was famous for doing this up in Japan. I just didn't know about it at the time. So one of these days, I got to go back and do this thing. This one, not so much as a food challenge, but this is ramen. It looks fairly doable, I think.
What flavor ramen is this?
This is pork. This is 100% pork. This is called the Mega Buta Ramen. So Mega Pork Ramen in Yaro Ramen. I've actually eaten at their shop before. I was tempted to get this when I visited last time, but I decided since we were still going to be walking and I didn't really want to be sick, I just got the next biggest thing. I don't know.
That sounds a lot more pleasant than the other noodle challenge that I am far more familiar with.
The spicy noodle?
Yes.
Yes.
This at least looks pleasant.
Yeah, but this one has no prize attached to it. It says you eat it because you're a big fat person. And yes, Yurasha. Yeah, welcome. Yes, it is a bunch of noodles. This one is a bunch of noodles, though bite sizes it may be. I don't know what 100 noodle bites is equal to, so I can't tell exactly how big that is. This one, though, I think it takes 15 to 20 minutes just to get to the noodles on this one, because there's a bunch of bean sprouts also. And you can't take this home, so whatever's left over, try to eat it in the store, because they don't like waste in Japan. No food waste, as far as I'm concerned. That's the only catch with this one. Try not to waste food while you're in Japan.
So it's like the opposite of what they do in America, right?
Yeah, pretty much food waste. I was originally going to have a food cam for us to watch while we're doing this, but let me just show really quick what we're dealing with for now. So this is my picture, and I need to counterclockwise. You feel like you would have to not eat a few days before and after? Probably. But today we're doing a 100 nugget challenge. This is my shot, which is like 20 nuggets in each box. So there's 5 boxes. I think Sky has 10 boxes of 10 nuggets.
Yeah, that's what they gave me.
That's what they gave you.
Yes.
So yeah, this is what we're dealing with today. And I'm gonna put that up here as a reminder to people what it actually is. The thumbnail is accurate, but it's like this is as you see it. And we actually are going to time ourselves in this one because we don't want this to we don't want to hurt ourselves doing this. So we agreed to do this for 1 hour. Whoever eats the most in 1 hour, that's how we're going to decide who the winner is for this one.
I'm hungry.
And she is hungry, so let me just get the timer out, and we can keep talking as we eat this. I feel like though this is doable. If you do at least 1 nugget per minute, you can get 60 nuggets pretty easily. So yeah. All right. I guess we can go and start. Let me just get ready. Is your box ready?
So at like 15 after the hour we stop, in the next hour.
Yeah, I got a timer. So, let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. 1,
I'm ready.
2, 3, go.
Yay!
Okay. So I'll be honest. I'm gonna take my time with this one, and we'll probably check in every 10 minutes or so, see how far we got in. This is a smell I haven't smelled in a while for nuggets.
You don't usually go to the McDonald's?
I do not. I think it's been over a decade since I've gone to McDonald's last. Like, I just don't need fast food. I cook my stuff and go to like pretty decent restaurants. Wait, this?
My family could never really afford decent restaurants, so we always had
I see.
I didn't come from the most fortunate family.
Yeah, I mean that kind of makes sense. You eat what you can afford, but I feel like just cooking by itself is like much cheaper than eating out. You know?
Oh yeah, my mom always vastly preferred to eat at home. But when it came to going out, our idea of like, celebrating and going out was usually like, going to McDonald's because the McDonald's was like 10 miles away, so we had to do a day trip.
Oh wow.
So I go to the other town and spend like a lot of time in the other town to justify wasting so much gas, and then we would go home.
That is far. Not sure where they are elsewhere, but the UK nuggets are sweet and sickly. It's really weird. What? Really? This does not taste sweet at all. No. The nugget shell is quite thin. I feel like the filling on these nuggets aren't actually. It doesn't fill the skin whatsoever. At least for me.
I do like how crunchy the outside of the skin is on some of them, though. Some of them, it's really inconsistent.
Well,
Some are super crunchy.
it's inconsistent right now because they've been sitting here for a while, and this.
Well, I usually get these fresh.
Mm,
I speak as someone who is professional at eating McDonald's nuggets. When I'm not dieting.
when you're not dieting. Speaking of which, remind me again what your normal diet is. Like, how many times a day you eat? What do you eat?
I eat once every 24 hours, 20 to 24 hours, and I eat fish. Only fish usually.
Fish is good though. 24 hours. That's like hyper keto right there.
I don't need none of your pyramid scheme diet shakes.
It's been a while since you went to McDonald's. Fam just hates them. They're more biased to Wendy's. I haven't had Wendy's in a while too, but I do prefer Wendy's. I just don't know how they do in the nugget department.
So compared to I always get McDonald's nuggets, and I'm so used to McDonald's nuggets, I don't like Chick-fil-A nuggets because Chick-fil-A nuggets taste too realistic.
Too realistic? What the heck? What? Chick-fil-A is real chicken. That's why it's realistic. So is.
Yeah, but McDonald's, it tastes like it's not chicken, so that's why I like it.
Okay, so there's actually a documentary of this, but McDonald's chicken is real chicken. It's just it compresses so much it doesn't taste like real chicken.
So I'm used to that compressed taste.
Probably.
That crunch.
Probably.
Makes it kind of crispy.
What sauce do you have, by the way? You said barbecue?
Yeah, only barbecue. That's the only sauce I like.
Okay, I got spicy buffalo right now, and I think I got all the sauces, almost all the sauces here. So I'm gonna. The buffalo is pretty good though, nice, and it's got a nice kick to it.
This impromptu sauce review.
Yeah, so it's gonna be an impromptu sauce review, impromptu McDonald's review, how much we hate or like McDonald's. Not looking for a McDonald's sponsorship in the future, so I will shit on them if I have to.
Please sponsor me. I want money.
I don't think McDonald's sponsors small streamers, do they? Or
I don't know.
Or streamers in general.
Okay, so there's like you don't play Final Fantasy 14, right?
I played it a little bit, but I haven't like normally. No.
There was this challenge that you had to do to like unlock amounts in the game. But basically, if you went to KFC and if one person ordered a meal that was enough to basically feed 4 people in the game, you would get a code and you would unlock a fat chocobo amount.
That is very appropriate.
I was looking this up.
That is very
Earn the
appropriate.
fat chocobo. You had to become the fat chocobo.
Become the fat chocobo. Nice. Would you have done it just to get the fat chocobo? I feel like there were other ways to get it.
It was in China, so I couldn't do it. But I did get the fat chocobo, but it was by another means.
China has a bunch of KFC collabs.
They always have the best collabs, I find.
Well, the thing is, KFC apparently is really good food in China. Somehow. I mean, I don't know. It might just be a China thing. I'm not for sure. And I ran out.
Because in Japan, they also celebrate Christmas by having Kentucky Fried Chicken.
They do. Do you know why though?
No.
So, someone correct me on this story, but and because my facts here are from another YouTuber, where the reason why they did that was because there was an expat back, I think, during like after the war or something like that, where they were looking for turkey, but there was no turkey, so they used chickens instead for KFC, and that really blew up. That's the short of it. KFC isn't too bad here in the UK, except for the gravy. I guess the gravy could be. KFC gravy. I like KFC gravy. I'm not sure how it is in the UK, but it's to me KFC gravy is like rich, flavorful. I like that stuff. Then again, Popeye's gravy is also pretty good, so it's a little difficult to. What do you call this? Choose between them. I already finished off one spicy buffalo wing tub. Now I'm on the sweet and sour. My friends in Discord say they swear by this. I'm not feeling it, guys. The sweet and sour sauce for the nuggets. I'm not feeling it.
I'm really feeling it.
You're feeling it? The nuggets or the sauce?
Smash burgers.
I have no idea what that is.
Shulk from Xenoblade Chronicles.
Ah, I see.
His like character trailer. He just had like a bunch of like over the top lines from his game. Such classics include "I'm really feeling it" and "Now it's showtime."
That makes some sense. So apparently the chicken gravy in KFC is made from the scum they cleaned out from the chicken fryer, which is pretty bad. I mean, you do need chicken fat to make gravy, but scum is not good. Am I feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Not so far. I'm almost done with 20 nuggets. How about you, Sky?
I'm making progress.
How many, Sky? How many boxes?
I'm almost done with my first 10.
Okay, tell me when you're done with the first 10, then we'll put your score up on the board. I was originally gonna, like, I'm not sure if I've said this already. I was originally gonna put like a live cam so we have something to see, but there's already so much stuff on the screen. I don't think I want to do that.
If I ever had a live cam, I'm never gonna do live cam. But if I ever do have a live cam, it's gonna be just to solve the Rubik's Cube.
Which is perfectly fair. Perfectly fair.
I tried doing the Rubik's Cube once on stream, but it was like on this web like browser game, and it just didn't control well. It's like I don't have the power.
Are you?
Stick this off that way. I mean, like solve it legitimately.
I'm pretty sure that's not how you do Rubik's Cube. That's why you can't cheat online. There might have been a way to cheat though. I'm not depending on how they did the coding for the Rubik's Cube. You could probably have cheated by doing some code on the thing. I don't know.
I want to buy a Rubik's Cube, but have you bought recently anything for your stream, or thinking about buying something for your stream?
Besides the chicken nuggets?
Yeah, besides the chicken nuggets.
Actually, I have. I bought this. What do you call this? This camera holder that goes around my neck so that I can actually track my facial expressions as I cook and stuff. I haven't. It feels a little uncomfortable and bounces too much. I still need to actually try it on live.
Ring Fit Adventure.
I think it would fall off during Ring Fit, to be quite honest.
I'm trying to find something I could use to do Ring Fit.
Yeah, I think the best thing you can do is just have the camera on like a tripod or something in front of you. There's really no
But
other
then
way.
when you do the squats, it's like, you know, gonna be all over the place.
Yeah, but have you seen everyone else's ring fit stuff? It doesn't work too well unless you're 3D, but you know, it's like, it just doesn't track. It just does not track.
Hmm.
Because you're all over the place.
I guess so.
Hmm.
I'm also trying to buy a set of electric drums right now.
Oh,
I found electric drum set.
okay. Well, I just finished one box. So let me just put that up for myself. There we go. There's a scoreboard right now. I forgot to do that.
And stop trying to be entertaining.
I'm just casually eating this as I'm talking to you.
Like I said, I'm a slow eater. No matter how hungry I am. This is someone who hasn't eaten in 23 hours.
And this is someone who ate a 6-ounce burger for breakfast.
Guys, just eat more.
Do we? Do we? I don't know. I guess
My history of like making food and helping my mom serve it. The guys in the family always eat like 2 whole plates full, and I can barely get through half a plate.
I think I have a guy friend that eats probably about as much as you do, because I take him out for a pho once in a while. And if you haven't seen what a pho bowl looks like, geez, how do I describe this? I think a pho bowl is at least 6 or 8 inches wide, and maybe
Thank you, Ringo. By
For-
the way, I've just finished 10.
okay, finish 10. All right, we'll put that up.
I'm actually trying so hard.
But yeah, I think it's difficult to figure out how big this is. Let me find a picture quick so I can at least show you. Like just casually waiting for you to catch up and looking for pictures while you're eating your next set.
I'm already feeling full.
I am about maybe 15% full.
I'm telling you, it's a guy thing.
Is it really a guy thing? I think you're making excuses, Sky.
Fuck me for being petite and having a tiny belly, I guess. Ah.
You have okay, so you have to. So what you need to do here, Sky, is you have to reach into your inner, I guess, protagonist powers and eat as much as those guys do, like Goku, Lena Inverse, and I don't know. There's a few other people who can eat quite a bit.
Anyone in a Ghibli film?
Those guys too. But anyway, so you see this fall bowl on screen right now. This is not to scale, but if we were to put it to scale, it's probably as big as your chest, maybe.
This isn't very big at all.
But we're talking about that much pho. And this is why I typically eat once a week before the plague hit. If I eat more than 45, you'll be impressed. We'll see. I'm taking my time. I'm not racing. I'm just taking my time.
I'm doing my best. I mean, like, each nugget is like just one bite. I'm doing them all in one bite.
You're doing it one bite. I'm doing this like in 2 or 3 bites. Saber, yes. Saber's a big eater too. I almost forgot about Saber. Mm. It is kind of, it does sit in your stomach for a while. I do admit that. Okay. Anyone in chat right now? Anyone in chat right now? What is your favorite sauce for chicken nuggets? Because I've gone through the spicy buffalo, and I've gone through the sweet and sour so far. I like the buffalo, but the sweet and sour, it's not doing it for me. It's too sweet. And there's no, I don't know. It feels like artificial sweet and sour.
Barbecue best.
Barbecue best?
I would be dipping my nuggets into barbecue sauce right now, but I'm trying to lower how many calories are going into my body.
You know the sauce does not have that many calories, right?
But it's still something.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess it does. Barbecue, ketchup, classic stuff. But I think I'm gonna go for barbecue next after this. I really want to try the hot mustard though. I'm not a mustard person.
Aw, like I've actually tried so hard.
Black pepper with salt or grated parmesan. That is fancy. Like no sauce? I feel like this needs some sauce or at least some spice to it.
There's spicy chicken nuggets at McDonald's.
Yeah, but they don't do it in the 40 packs, do they?
I mean, you could probably say, hey, could I get the 40 pack, but can they all be spicy?
I should have done that. I should have done that.
How did you approach the McDonald's, like, about ordering 100 chicken McNuggets?
I went through the driveway. I went to the drive-through. Asked them for two 40s and 120. That was it. They didn't give me any trouble.
I don't think they gave me trouble, but I ordered it in the app in advance, and then I rolled up and like now see. Usually when I pull up to the windows, I like to use my kind of more high-pitched voice.
Yeah.
Like not just because it's my polite voice, but because sometimes I get reactions. So imagine you're just kind of like chilling. You know that there's like an order that someone ordered like 100 chicken McNuggets, and you're expecting like I don't know some like soccer mom to come in with all of her kids, and all you hear is, hi, I had an online order, and this is the order number. Is it ready yet? And and then they were just kind of like, order for Skyler, and I was like, yeah. And they were like, you can pull up. They sounded a little concerned.
Shredded nori plus QP to dip. Pretty good. That's actually I don't normally have nori for my stuff, but I do have some QP mayo for my dips, and those are pretty good also. Did they say have a nice party? No, they didn't say have a nice party to me. How about you, Sky? Were they just baffled that this small girl?
Yeah. And then they just kind of handed me the bags, and they were like, have a nice day. I was like, yeah, you too.
Well, you could have been picking it up for someone, you know? Right.
I mean, Lumen was in the spaceship with me, so maybe they thought that, I don't know, maybe we both just want 50 nuggets each.
Which is perfectly valid for a weekend. I feel like it's perfectly valid for a weekend.
My stomach.
There's
no way these nuggets are kicking my ass this early on. Hold on.
How many have you eaten?
Let me see. What's left in the box? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What is 10 minus 7? I know math. 4, wait, no. 3.
3. Yes, 3.
So I'm at 13.
You're at 13. I'll update that in a bit. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 left in this box, so I think I'm at 30. Yeah, I'm working on my 30th one, but
I'm just a tiny little tank.
you're a tiny little tank, but I think your insides are a lot more squishy than your outsides are.
I make my body super strong, but it's to protect the soft and squishy, cute, weak points at the center. Anyway, hi.
So you do admit that you are cute.
Hey Haruko, what's the difference between a person and peanut butter?
I don't know how I should answer this. I don't know. I don't know how I should answer this. Are you threatening something?
It's a joke.
Okay, just tell me. I have no idea. What is it, Sky?
human flesh doesn't stick to the top of your mouth.
Yep, I had a feeling it was gonna be something like that. It still doesn't remove the fact that I'm 17 ahead of you right now. At least according to the scoreboard.
Okay, but if this was the corpse of a human being, I'd be way ahead of you.
Hmm.
I have no morals, just curiosity.
Are you sure you do? Because I'm pretty sure cannibalism? I can't say it.
It's technically not illegal.
Mm-hmm.
The act of murdering someone is, but if you just happen to find a dead body, there's nothing stopping you from eating it. They can't arrest you for that.
Let me check. Is that actually illegal? Let me see.
You ever hear of the why am I talking about this one when you're eating? I mean, I'm fine with this topic, but
I'm fine with it too.
normal people aren't.
Oh. There are no laws against it.
Exactly. So what's stopping ya?
I don't know. I think I'd rather not see other people as food.
Pathetic. I'm just saying, if we got stuck on a deserted island, you're shit out of luck, buddy.
Only if one of us dies first.
Oh, would be quite a shame if you died first.
You do know I can punch things, right?
I can punch things too, but with a sword.
Yeah, I don't need a sword to do that. I can just punch things.
The fun punching the edge of a blade. I tried it once, it wasn't fun. Oh, I need it.
I feel like I need a drink of water right now. I think my mouth is getting a little dry from all this sauce and breading.
I'm actually gonna be impressed if I can make it to 20.
I would be impressed too. What was your record for nuggets? I guess you don't typically go over 10.
No. Even 10 usually fills me up for the whole day. Then I just don't eat for another 23 hours.
How small is your stomach?
I made it very small.
I mean, that's what happens when you don't eat a lot, but... Wait, I'm emergency food? No, that's not how this works. Hello, Moonplays. Welcome. Also, I don't think it's healthy to trawl the side of the road to find corpses to have for dinner tonight. I don't think so either. You don't even do that for roadkill. Why would you do it for people?
Fine, I'll start dipping the nuggets in barbecue sauce. I don't have any water on me right now, and also water dumped nuggets just doesn't sound appetizing.
It doesn't. I mean, I know there was a guy at a food eating contest that for hot dogs. Have you heard of this story?
I feel like whatever it is you're about to talk about, Ringo knows exactly what you're talking about because it came to me with similar advice before this one.
Yeah, I think the guy did like 117 hot dogs in 7 minutes, or was it 11? I don't remember. But anyway, this was years back. Skinny Japanese dude goes into Coney Island and eats over 100 hot dogs in about 11 minutes. And everyone and his nearest competitor was probably like at 40 or 50. And he did it by dunking it in water. I don't know how that works.
Okay, I'm dunking in barbecue sauce, and this is like actually leagues better.
It helps, right? It helps.
Oh fuck. Okay, this is my comeback.
Hmm. I'm rooting for you, Sky. I know I'm the lead, but I'm still rooting for you.
I'm already thinking of like, okay, what horror games have I wanted to play?
Oh, speaking of which, since the bet is a horror game, horror games. What horror game do you want to play, or would you not mind playing?
I mean, my chat told me like Amnesia a couple of times. I personally like the Fatal Frame series, but I'm not gonna play that for this because I'm gonna play it regardless. It doesn't really feel like I'm doing a punishment game if I'm playing a game that I was gonna play anyway.
No, this is true. This is true. I haven't played any of the Fatal Frame series, but
It's so good.
the thing is, at the time when it was available, I didn't even know about it. And now that I'm trying to look for a copy, they're all over $100 each. Like, what the heck?
The first thing I ever ordered
I think I'll stick to emulators. It's so old. I think that's allowable. I think, right?
To be fair, when I got the so Fatal Frame 4 was not actually localized in like English, and there was a fandom patch, and according to the like patch page, the patch would only work if you had like a legitimate disc of like the original game. I don't know if that's actually true because I've seen people actually emulating it with the same patch, so maybe I just got you baited, but I actually just bothered to like, you know what? I like this game a lot anyway, so I'm just gonna buy the actual game.
It's a good collector's item.
Yeah, except I had to like I had to babysit a bunch of kids one day, and when I had my back turned, one of the kids like got my disc.
They crack it.
Yeah, like I've never actually been so mad at a child in my life. I thought I was gonna like yeet him. I thought I was gonna get arrested.
Is Fatal Frame 4 the one by Suda51? They're asking.
That sounds familiar, yes, actually.
And have you ever dipped your finger in ketchup?
I hate ketchup.
You hate what? Why?
I like my fries just plain with nothing on it.
That sounds boring.
I don't know, I just don't like the taste of tomatoes. Like, even on pizza, I don't like too much tomato sauce. It has to be light.
Okay. I guess we're opposites on this one, because I have not only have I dipped my finger in ketchup, I have drank the ketchup straight from the packets before.
Don't talk about that one eating. Let's go back to talking about like dead bodies.
Okay. So Fatal Frame, I think I heard Fatal Frame 2 was recommended to play, so I might do that in my spare time. If I have a spare time.
Played first, because the first one was just like hot garbage. Also, you don't need to know about the first one.
Well, I'm assuming the mechanics aren't really that great. Oh my gosh, it's hot mustard. It just tastes weird. I don't know how to describe it. It's like the mustard on your burger, but I don't think I would dunk nuggets in this thing. But I gotta finish this off because I opened it. Also, the barbecue sauce is all right. It's all right. Too basic for me, but it's all right. Yeah, I like the buffalo sauce better. Much better. Have any of you gotten brave enough to drink KFC gravy straight from the tub? You first, guy.
I've been to KFC maybe once in my life because it was very far away. I didn't have anything on my home planet, so I've been there exactly once. I don't remember it at all. I've never really had KFC, so no.
Okay.
I will try that. Now that you mention it.
Me personally, I like the KFC gravy, at least around here. And I don't think I've ever drank it straight because that just sounds too thick. But I do use it on rice. It's a thing. It's a thing that my people do. We use gravy on rice. It just tastes good that way.
You ever had a arroz con pollo?
Arroz con pollo, not. I've had 8 chicken and rice, but not that chicken and rice.
Do you like Spanish rice?
I haven't found a good Spanish rice, I'll be honest.
I should just make you some.
You should just make me some.
Homemade is good, like compared to the store-bought shit. That shit's garbage.
Is it going to be? Are you gonna ship it over here to where I am? Because I feel like it's not gonna survive space.
Yeah, you're right. Oh well, I'll just like make some and like eat on your behalf and be like, oh man, how good, it tastes great.
You gotta tell me all the 11 herbs and spices you use on the thing because that's what I'm interested in.
That's a my family for the recipe because I don't remember it myself, but
Have you ever bit your mouth while eating? I don't think I ever have. How about you?
what do you mean you never have?
I don't think
That was part of being human.
While eating?
Yes? Like sometimes I bite it so hard that I can't even keep eating because I have like a cut in my mouth.
I don't think I've ever done that. If I did, I forgot about it.
Have you ever at least choked on your own spit?
No.
Oh my god, you're not human! Everyone chokes on their own spit! It's the worst!
I've never done it.
You're lying. Wait, okay. Now I have to ask you the real question. This is the question. I don't know if you were there for my first live stream, but this is the first question that I asked. Whenever you
Excuse me. Yes.
whenever you eat poop, do you turn around and look?
Yes.
Okay, so you're telling the truth.
Grind up KFC chicken skin and sprinkle it on top of rice and got a bit of gravy mixed in. That sounds good, actually. As long as it's crispy. As long as it's crispy. The original recipe skin doesn't work too well.
Go ahead, which I know what KFC tastes like.
I would say Popeyes is better, but I would still suggest try the two so you do have a comparison and see which one you like better. Popeyes is great. Popeyes is great. I am on. Yeah. It's not everywhere apparently. It's like you have more KFCs than you do Popeyes typically in a town. Don't know why.
I'm on nugget number 20. Oh!
And I am on nugget number 40.
Man, look, I'm at least impressed that I was able to get this far.
Me too. I'm actually kind of getting full now. Maybe like halfway full. I'm not sure if that was a stare of disbelief or you're gonna kill me later kind of stare.
Oh, was I looking at the camera? No, I was actually like moved very far away from the microphone. So
Excuse me.
Have you heard me chewing, by the way?
I have not. Have you heard me chew?
Like once, but it wasn't enough for me to like be bothered or anything by the ASMR.
Yeah, I like crispy ASMR better. Let me see. There's something here. Maybe crisp out the KFC chicken by putting the bits in the oven for a bit. Well, you can, but what's the point of that when the crispy chicken and the original recipe are the same price? Just get crispy and then save the crispy skin for later if that's what you want to do.
20 nuggets.
Have you ever thrown your spit in the air and catch it in your mouth? No, that's disgusting.
You ever drink your own spit?
All the time. But I wouldn't do that and like catch it in the air.
Are you just nibbling a bit at a time, or are you shoving them in by the fistful? You know, when I started, I was eating each nugget like one huge bite at a time. I was doing them out like in one bite each, but now I've just kind of slowed down, so I'm like dipping, taking one bite, dipping, eating the rest.
I'm at 40, by the way. Have you hit 20 yet?
I already hit 20. I'm going on to 21 now.
Yeah, I think past 40 is getting a little tougher now.
Listen, at least I beat. People was talking to me about this. We watch Rummy and Coke.
The thing is, okay, so when we were setting up this challenge, we were kind of trying to figure out the best way to do this. We could do 1 hour, first to 100, or first to give up. But the thing is, if we did first to give up, you give up at 5.
But no, I wouldn't. I'm still eating right now, bro.
Rice cooker KFC hack, good as fuck. Okay. I'm gonna have to give that a try next time I do go to KFC. It's been a while though. But my guess is the rice cooker KFC hack is when you put the KFC chicken in the rice cooker with nothing else in there, and that's probably the best way to crisp it up without having to put it in an oven, which works. I think it works. How much more time do we have? 24 minutes.
That feels like a century.
It really does. I'm admitting it right now, it really does. It's like I still have 60 nuggets to go. I'm definitely not going to be able to get to like the last 40. I don't know how far I'm going to get into this 60 right now. But I feel like we can rest a little bit if your stomach is needing the rest.
Oh yeah, I'll finish this one nugget.
The sauce I have right now though is not helping the hot mustard. It just doesn't taste good, man. The hot mustard just does not taste good. You eat so much rice because Asian. Well, I suppose that's fair, but not all Asians eat that much rice. I definitely know some that do eat rice regularly, but not a whole lot. It just don't need that much rice. Just don't need much rice. Oh, jeez, my stomach. I feel like I'm at 70 or 80 right now. 70, maybe 70. I want to say 70% full.
I'm at 22 nuggets. I'm taking a little break.
Okay. So, Sky, was it worth it after almost 24 hours, filling up your entire stomach with just 22 nuggets?
My only regret is the fact that when I weigh myself tomorrow, I'm gonna just be like, oh, that progress.
It's not gonna blow up. Come on.
I've had days where like I ate one meal and maybe it was just a little too spicy, and the next day I gained like half a pound, and I was like, no.
Half a pound is water.
That's the thing. I pee before I like actually weigh myself.
It's still water. Half a pound is water.
This was after 20 plus hours, by the way. I weigh myself after it's been like almost a day. I wake up in the morning, I go to work, I come back from work, I weigh myself, I'm like, oh, that's how much I weigh. Then I eat, and then I go to sleep, and then I repeat the cycle. That's how I weigh myself. And then one time at the end of that 20 hours, I weighed half a pound more than I did the previous day.
You know you're only supposed to weigh yourself like once a week, right?
It still changes every single day though.
Yeah, there's too much variability from day to day. Once a week on the same day at the same time.
It goes down each individual day though, most of the time.
Most of the time. And this from just eating fish.
Yes. One meal.
I mean, I guess. Still kind of sounds sad though.
I mean, I at least managed to get rid of those 10 pounds I wanted to get rid of, so.
Okay, that's good. That's good progress.
Yeah. I'm trying to keep it off.
Chasing every single day throws off your charts. And a nutritionist would say the same thing. Oh, I need a rest.
Do it.
How far did I get? I need a rest.
I've been missed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, okay, I'm at 41. Where are you right now, Sky? 22?
I tried to.
22. Alright, let's update that.
I can actually feel it in my heart.
Your heart. I feel it in my stomach. It hasn't quite reached my heart yet.
Arteries.
It's not that bad. Would you care to know how many calories you've eaten so far?
No, don't tell me that.
Let's see. If each nugget is
I'm putting my headset down.
Looks like you're getting knocked out. I guess we're both getting knocked out. I think we underestimated how tough this challenge would be for 1 hour.
Nice not listening to the stream.
Let me she can't hear me. Maybe. Let me see. I think I'm gonna have to harass her on Discord or something. Uh, Sky. Sky, I'm not talking about nuggets.
I got a DM and I just heard you talking about messaging me on Discord, so I'm not gonna look at that. I'm gonna go ahead and block you. I'm joking.
Let's see. Would not be able to do that. Yeah, I'm at 41. 45 apparently is the limit for most guys. I don't know. I feel like tapping out right now, but if I tap out, then Sky would win automatically, despite how small her stack is. I think that's how it works. And she's not listening to me, so I don't know what she. I don't know what she said. I might go for ice cream after this.
Oh, what kind of ice cream?
I think the one I have in my fridge right now is Rocky Road. Not Rocky Road. Cookies and cream. Sorry.
Do you like your butter flavored ice cream?
I think I've had it before. It's pretty good. Not one I would go for. It's not like something I would go after all the time, but I've had it before.
I always get me a butter flavored ice cream.
Because it has more protein.
No, I just like the taste of peanut butter.
Okay. Let me bring up some ice cream here really quick and see if you've seen this before and can guess what it is. If you haven't seen it before. Let me see if I can actually grab the picture. So we're gonna have to switch the fall out for now. And bring out the ice cream. There we go. Ice cream. It's the same color as your uniform.
Yeah.
Have you ever saw a dog so cute you want to crush it? No. No. What kind of question is that?
That's hilarious.
What kind of question is that? Anyway, ice cream. I wish I had this ice cream. Have you seen one like this before?
No, I haven't. But on the topic of crushing dogs, have you ever seen a? I guess it's the kind of the same mentality as like seeing a plushie that's so cute, you start beating the shit out of it.
Yeah, but that's a plushie, not an animal.
I guess.
Yeah, there's a difference. Like, would you, if your cat wasn't such a jerk but so cute, would you start beating your cat?
No.
Same. See what I'm talking about?
I guess. Okay. I guess when you make it a cat, then I can understand. Like with dogs, I'm kind of afraid of them, so I just kind of feel like I need to at least bring out my sword when I see a dog in self-defense. You know.
I mean, that's fair.
Even if it's a chihuahua, especially if it's a chihuahua, those little shits are out for blood.
They are out for blood. They are out for blood. I mean, just because they're small doesn't mean they're not. It's because they're small that they are out for blood.
Psychological support for your response is something that's so good as to think of violence. It's really common. Okay, so I'm not weird for punching the shit out of teddy bears.
Like I said, it's a stuffed animal. I don't think that's comparable.
But still, do you at least, like, have you ever at least wanted to punch a plushie? Like, just answer this question. Have you ever seen someone and you just want to beat the absolute living crap out of it?
Yeah, but because that plushie deserved it.
Which plushie was it?
Cubey.
Oh, I like Cube.
Yeah, but you know what Cubey did?
I watched Madoka, and I think people just like now see, like going into that, everyone was like, "Oh man, it's gonna be the most messed up thing you ever saw. It's gonna like ruin your life, and you're gonna die, Skyler." And then I watched it, and it wasn't even bad at all. Like, yeah, it was a bit edgy, but it wasn't elfin lead.
It's not elfin lead, and I do feel like a lot of people were probably.
They hype it up.
They hyped it up. They really hyped it up.
I love elfin lead. I was expecting something like that, but I didn't get something like that. But you know, it's still an okay anime.
It's still okay. I like Madoka. I like Madoka. But it's more like a deconstruction than anything, but I wouldn't say it's like so messed up that you wouldn't watch it or something like that, or like shouldn't watch it.
Like fuck you up, or it's gonna give you nightmares. And then everyone I know who watches it, they're like, "Oh man, I still get nightmares thinking about Monica." Like it literally wasn't bad.
No, you don't get nightmares from watching the TV series that is Madoka. You get nightmares, and maybe a little bit of trauma from watching the third movie of Madoka. That's when you get when you get a little bit of trauma.
I watched the third movie, and honestly, I thought it made everything so much better.
Okay, so you're kind of opposite from my friends who thought it ruined the series.
Oh no, I thought it made everything so much better.
Me personally, I can accept it the way it was, even though the leading theory is that the author pretty much did it to shit on all the Madoka and Omura shippers, basically. But even so, the way that story unfolded, that still gives me a little bit of trauma today.
I still like it though.
It's still good. It's still
I
good.
still think way more about Elfen Lied.
I still haven't seen Elfen Lied.
Oh, it's so good.
I just haven't seen it.
Understandable, most people haven't, probably shouldn't.
Like, I think... Okay, speaking of anime, have you watched any anime recently?
Big Nose is mine!
That was like 4 seasons ago.
I know, I don't watch anime. Were you not there at my debut where I had basically nothing in my favorite anime section?
Yes, I was.
I mean, it's not a lie. I literally watch one anime every 2 years. So I watched maybe a total of 5.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess that's fair, including Madoka, I guess. I haven't watched much anime recently. Don't have time to. Though if I had to make a recommendation, Odd Taxi. Give Odd Taxi a try.
Odd, like the word odd.
Yes, like oddish. Like oddish.
I like oddish.
Oddish is pretty cute.
Have you ever watched the Teletubbies? Teletubbies is like the best anime. Right, no, it's Cory in the House and then Teletubbies.
Did you just call Teletubbies an anime?
Yes.
Because it's not. That's more like a toku thing.
No, that's anime.
Technically, Teletubbies is a toku.
Anime.
Toku.
Okay, but we are at least we can like agree on Cory in the House.
I have never seen that one, so I can't say.
That's an anime.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it. You're gonna have to show it to me later.
Okay, I'll send you that. Wait, actually, I'll pop the anime opening in the Discord.
And I have never actually watched Teletubbies, though I may have seen it while flipping channels before. I never did sit around to watch an episode. It's just a little too weird for me. Oh, this Cory.
I like how you took me seriously until I sent it to you.
Wait a sec. Let me mute you a little the desktop a bit, and it's gonna mute you at the same time because I just want to listen to this really quick. I saw enough. I know where this is going. Ah man, why? I had a feeling it was gonna be that because that always gets remixed into everything. Are Teletubbies technically kaiju?
I mean, is Clifford the Big Red Dog a kaiju?
I would say yes.
I agree.
Because, I mean, have you seen how big Clifford is? Technically, there is a minimum size for kaiju. And I think Clifford might be on the very small end of that.
That's a kaiju.
That's a kaiju.
Yes.
we need to get a Jaeger out and sick a Jaeger on Clifford. Do you know what a Jaeger is? Have you ever seen Pacific Rim?
I thought, well, when you say Jaeger, it makes me think of Attack on Titan.
Yeah, but we're not talking about that Jaeger. Yeah.
That's the only word I know. Everything else is in German.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking about Pacific Rim, giant robots and all that stuff.
I don't even know what Pacific Rim is.
It is a giant robot live action movie.
I've literally never heard of this.
Are you serious?
I'm from space. Cut me some slack.
Robots, giant robots are also from space. What does that make this?
I'm saying that this movie is known on Earth. I mean, I don't know. Have you heard of the Mecha Pirate series? Exactly. Well, you guys have pirates on Earth? So why haven't you heard of it? It's because you're not from Titus. Anyway, did you know that Tubby Custard is made out of crayon wax?
Custard. What?
The pink stuff from the Teletubbies?
I don't know what that is. Like I said, I've only seen it while passing channels. I
You
never
need to
watched.
watch more anime.
Like I said, Teletubbies is not an anime.
It is an anime.
I think we're gonna have to have a talk about this later, Sky, because it is not an anime.
Okay, whatever you say. I'm gonna go to the top 10 anime betrayals. It's gonna be the part where Tinky Winky takes Lala's balloon.
How many Teletubbies are there? Like 5?
There's 4 of them. There's Tinky Winky, Lala, Po, and I forget what the green one is. Tinky Winky's a big purple one, right?
I have no idea. I don't know these
You
names.
know how absolutely massive the Teletubbies were in real life?
Yes, I remember how massive they were. I just never cared for them. I'm more of a Blue's Clues fan.
Blue's Clues. How much Blue's Clues did you watch? I don't remember. I know what Blue's Clues is. I just don't actually remember much.
Yeah, Blue's Clues before when they changed the host for it. Apparently they did that.
Dipsy, that's the name of the green one. Dipsy.
Tinky, Dipsy, Lala, Popo, and Thraxor. What?
Joe Mama. Oh yeah, I forgot about that Teletubby.
I don't think I can move anymore, Sky. How about you?
Yeah, I call it quits. Whatever.
We're calling it quits.
Gonna start googling horror games, man.
Okay, well, aren't I supposed to recommend a game to you since that's the bet?
Oh wait, that was the bet.
Was it? Was it?
I said that the loser plays a horror game. I never said that the loser plays a horror game at the winner's choice. But I mean, if you want to suggest one, can consider it.
Well, I mean, okay. What does chat think? Should the winner say what the horror game's supposed to be, or should the loser be able to pick their own horror game? I feel like generally the other person picks, right? Otherwise, it's like you're setting the bar for yourself.
The only option I had where the winner like chooses what the loser does was the option where like the winner would like determine what the loser's like social media icon would be.
Hey, Weebmaster, welcome.
Hello, Weebmaster. You're just here to watch me suffer.
Yeah, she just lost, by the way. But we have one for winners choose, but I don't think that's convincing considering Moonplace is on my side here. We need to hear from the Skyler camp. Should Skyler pick her own horror game, or should I pick a horror game for her?
Either way, it's gonna suck.
Yeah, I think the only stipulation here is no Fatal Frame because you're gonna play that anyway.
And no 5
Yes, no Five Nights at Freddy's. But let me look through Steam. Are you okay with 3D or 2D? Is there a
I prefer 3D actually. 2D, like I've watched people playing 2D horror games, and I'm gonna be perfectly honest, it just doesn't scare me.
Okay, Nightbot. Nightbot is
Nightbot's popping off.
Nightbot is popping off. Moons is fine though. Nightbot, I'm gonna have to silence you for a second here. Just a sec. How do I silence Nightbot? Have you ever had to deal with Nightbot?
Okay, so the way I got it to work was, let me see, on Nightbot, how did I? Because I know they definitely banned someone in my chat that I didn't want it to ban just because they posted a lot. How do I do it?
Yeah, that doesn't happen in YouTube. They just silence them for a little bit.
Spam protection. I disabled excess cap. Okay, on the Nightbot under spam protection, I disabled excess caps, excess emotes, excess symbols, and repetition.
Okay, it might be repetitions because excess caps is disabled. But it's saying Nightbot is popping off for spamming. Oh crap. I forgot my camera was not charging while doing this. Let's see. Yeah, I think it was the spam. We'll temporarily disable that for now. Let's see. I think we're... Yeah, so Moon Plays, if you're still around, sorry about that. Nightbot was popping off. I don't know how to bring you back. So, just hang tight for a second. Or at least for the rest of the stream. So, sorry about that. Let's see. Bendy and the Ink Machine. I think you should try playing House. Okay, I'm not sure about House. I don't know anything about House. I'm looking through my Steam list. I know I have a few horror games here that I've been wanting to try. I'm kind of thinking, does it matter if it's 2D or 3D or just the fact that it's a horror game?
I prefer 3D.
You prefer 3D?
Not 2D just doesn't scare me.
I mean, I guess there is that. Because I was kind of thinking, excuse me. This was recommended by a friend for me to do. Alien Isolation.
Oh, I've heard of this one. I've never played it myself, but I mean, sure. That's horror. I thought it was just sci-fi.
Let me double check. I think they said it was horror. It says horror, survival horror, sci-fi, atmospheric VR.
Good, but so long. Is it scary? Like at least in the first hour or two.
I heard from a friend that I trust a lot that Alien Isolation is also best played on hard because it's balanced around that. And it's supposed to keep up the scary throughout the game. You know how most horror games they're like scary for the first bit and then drop off? It's like I think what they said is this one keeps up the suspense throughout the entire game. So we have, okay, I'll give you a choice. Alien Isolation or Home Sweet Home.
What's Home Sweet Home?
Home Sweet Home. There's multiple parts for this. You'll want part 1 for this one. It's a horror adventure indie survival, also VR. Another 3D game. This one is made in Thailand, and it's based on Thai folklore. And let me just tell you, the Southeast Asia yokai or ghosts or boogie monsters are much scarier than the Western counterparts. So you either do that or the aliens. Pick which one.
I'm leaning more towards the aliens just because I kind of like seeing what people from Earth think space is like. But,
Okay.
I'll also like just kind of like look at like maybe a trailer for like Home Sweet Home because I like literally have never heard of this before at all.
Oh yeah.
If I think that it has like a scarier atmosphere, I might go with that one.
Okay.
I'll lean more towards aliens.
I am going to link both of it into your Discord, and you can look it through them there.
Do I have to make a choice right now? Or...
You don't have to make a choice right now. You can choose between, but it has to be between the two of them. And you can announce.
I was like, okay, so that's my first choice. I scrolled up, I saw fucking Corey. I didn't realize you hadn't linked the alien one yet.
Yeah, so I've linked to you Home Sweet Home and also Alien Isolation. You pick which one. Ping me in Twitter whenever you decide which one to do. Are we going to see her play? Yes, you're probably gonna see her play it on her channel, which
sometime this week, if not next week.
Yeah, I have her information in my description box, by the way, if you want to drop by. She streams mostly in Twitch, and yeah.
And I'm part of an idol agency.
Except she is not an idol.
What do you mean I'm not an idol?
You're not an idol.
Yeah, I'm an idol.
I don't think I can ever think of you as an idol.
Why not?
Because it's weird having an idol as a friend. You are baby though.
No, I'm not. Man, fuck you.
You are baby. Right now you are baby. You want some ice cream? Here, I'll give you this ice cream.
No, give me peanut butter.
You want peanut butter ice cream?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, alright. Well, I think that pretty much settles it, everyone. Sky, I think, ate more than what she could handle. Literally. And,
I'm going to take a dump after this and be on the toilet for like an hour.
I don't think that you're not gonna get a big dump from just 22 nuggets.
Oh yeah, you're right, because idols do poop.
So what about your yeah, no, I you're not an idol. I'm just gonna stick with that. You're not an idol.
One of these days, it's gonna make you eat your words. I'm gonna be so damn graceful and majestic, you're gonna lose your goddamn mind.
Sing a song once, and I will consider you an idol. At least in my eyes. Everyone else can call you an idol, but you're not an idol to me until you at least sing.
Gonna give you a...
That doesn't count. I expect one song in like at least one song or something. Yeah, let's just set the bar low for this one. One song on one of your streams, full from beginning to end.
Okay, so a song, karaoke on stream, or a cover, like on my channel in general.
Yes, one of the two.
Alright, there's no time limit on this, right?
No time limit. This is at your own pace.
You're gonna eat your words.
I probably will. I'm also probably gonna eat the rest of these chicken nuggets over the next 2 days.
Yeah, me too. This is a lot of food. It's gonna keep me going for the whole week.
This is a lot of food. Like, holy crap. I don't know how long it takes people to eat 100 nuggets normally, but I feel like it would take me at least 2 hours to do so. Because I think I took about 30 minutes to do 41. And I'm only having to stop because I'm getting full. Or at least we're getting full. I don't think I've ever puked though from overeating. Yeah, I think the last time I puked was when I was 7. And
If
it's
I eat 10 nuggets per day, that's still gonna last me more than a week.
and they'll last that long too.
Will they? I don't know how long McDonald's food lasts.
Well, I mean, I think it should be fine because unless it starts growing mold or something, just keep it in the fridge.
Okay.
I think it'll be. I mean, I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. I've had food. I've cooked food for. Like I've cooked food before and it lasted like 7 to 10 days and it was still fine. You would puke all the time. People are, there's someone saying that they're impressed in how much you actually ate.
I thought they were talking about how much you ate.
Probably both. I would say both.
I ate 22. That's more than 10.
You broke your record. Good job, Sky. Good job. Was it worth it though? Yeah, I don't think so either.
My weight. I'm just not gonna eat anything at all tomorrow.
I'm still gonna eat the ice cream though, because I need ice cream after this. I just need that ice cream in me to wash away all this, what do you call this? This heaviness.
I feel like I need a spiritual cleansing considering how much tasteless white filth is inside of me right now.
No, you're right about that. It's like if I try to peel one of these chicken nuggets, it just feels so sad and empty. I was actually thinking of getting the chicken nuggets from the grocery store. You know those generic chicken nuggets in the grocery store? Because they're like 10 times cheaper than what you would get from like McDonald's or something. And probably has more filling.
Yeah, but it's just too much trouble. You can't go through the drive-thru.
I went to the grocery store yesterday to get other stuff. I could have just gotten that and said it was from McDonald's. But okay. Anyway, I think that's gonna do it for us today, guys. Thank you all for coming. Well, we didn't really suffer. I hope you learned some food-related trivia and why Teletubbies is not an anime.
That's false information. We spread false information on this stream, apparently.
It's not false information. It's true. It is true. I will admit.
Also tried to say that cannibalism is probably illegal almost, but then you looked it up and it wasn't.
It's not illegal, but it's also not. I wouldn't say. Well, there's no laws against it. I wouldn't say that's legal.
If it's not illegal, then it's legal. The only illegal part is killing a man, but no one is stopping you from eating a guy. They literally can't do anything except frown at you.
Well, here's the thing. Okay. If you have eaten pork before, I heard that is technically the same as eating a person, because the taste apparently is the same. Though I don't know how they would know about that.
I'm gonna go from eating fish every day to eating pork every day. Also, that is interesting. How do they know about that? Did you hear about the Reddit for tacos?
I have not. What is this?
I can tell you off stream.
Okay, tell me off stream. Okay, so Sky, before we sign off, do you have any announcements, next streams or anything like that?
Playing a horror game, apparently.
When?
I don't know, but right now I'm trying to get my stream schedule to be Mondays and Wednesdays and Thursdays, all starting at 5 p.m. EST, and my streams are always like 2 hours long.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Keep going.
I was just gonna say, one of those time slots. There will be pain.
There will be pain.
Or I could just, like, probably, I don't know, I'm undecided if I should add just an extra day, because I'm already playing a lot of games. Everyone wants to see progress in the games I'm already playing, but now I have to pick up something else. Nah!
Man, I reduced my games. I'm also okay with that. I'm okay with that.
I'm also trying to reduce my games. I'm trying to beat Sonic, but...
Sonic is taking a lot longer than it's supposed to, isn't it?
It is! I'm trying to beat Sonic because I want to play Sonic 06, but yeah, right now I'm playing Sonic games, and I'm playing Dark Souls, and I'm playing Monster Hunter, now and then I play Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So if you like those kinds of games, then that's great. But if you don't like my voice, that's too bad.
I like your voice, Sky. I don't care what anyone else say. I like your voice.
Cool, thanks, bro. But is it idol voice?
No.
Man, fuck you.
As for me, I don't have any announcements per se, but I will be streaming again tomorrow. We won't be doing Power Wash Simulator tomorrow. I'm gonna be doing Turnip Boy and evading taxes. So yeah.
Wait, you have to evade taxes on stream? I just do that all the time.
Yeah, I'm evading taxes on stream.
Why would you want to play Sonic 06? Because I like to suffer. I'm a tank. That means I like pain. So I always play something that will give me pain.
She's not wrong. She's not wrong. All tanks are masochists. Yeah.
Healers are secretly sadists. Change my mind.
Who are healers? Yes, they are. Because you know why? You do know why, right?
Why?
Because the tank keeps on going into the nice red circles, and they take damage they shouldn't be taking.
But it beckons.
And then we leave you floor tanking for the rest of the fight.
I guess that's a fair point.
Just like those Lancers and Dragoons.
That's not fair.
Do you want to floor tank with the Dragoons?
I'm too good at flooring the tank. I want to learn something new.
Then maybe learn how to mob. At least better than Leroy.
Leroy chicken. Ah, my stomach. Oh no.
Okay,
I laughed that one time.
okay, we're gonna get out here, guys, because Sky needs to rest her stomach, and I do too. So thank you all for coming. Thank you for please, Sky, don't throw up. Thank you all for coming, and I hope you have the nice rest of your day, everyone. See you later. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my gosh, Sky. You know people can still hear you, right?
No, mute it so that I can throw up in peace.
Okay, we'll cut you off now.